If you have never heard of the American Leopard Hound before, you're not alone because this is not one of those super popular dog breeds you see everywhere online. But once you learn about it, you will realize this dog is not ordinary at all. In fact, it is one of those breeds that quietly does its job, stays loyal to its owner, and brings a kind of energy that is very real, not just for show. So, let's talk about the American Leopard Hound in a simple and honest way, like someone telling you the truth before you decide to get one. First, let's talk about where this dog comes from, because that already explains a lot. The American Leopard Hound was developed in the United States, mainly as a hunting dog. And not just any kind of hunting, this dog was used to track and chase game, which means animals in the wild, using its nose, speed, and endurance. So right away, you need to understand, this is not a lazy dog. This is a working dog built to move, built to think, and built to stay active for long periods of time. Now, let's talk about personality, because this is where things become very clear. The American Leopard Hound is loyal, focused, and alert. It pays attention to its surroundings, and it forms strong bonds with its owner. But at the same time, it is not overly needy. It will stay close, but it also has its own sense of independence, which means it can handle itself, especially in outdoor environments. And this balance can be great, but only if you understand it. Another important thing to know is that this dog is intelligent. And that sounds like a good thing, and it is. But it also comes with responsibility. Because smart dogs need mental stimulation, which means activities that make them think, not just physical exercise. If you do not give them enough to do, they can get bored. And when they get bored, they can become destructive. Not because they are bad, but because they have energy and no proper outlet. Now, let's talk about energy, because this is something you cannot ignore. The American Leopard Hound has high energy, and it needs daily exercise, not just a short walk, but real activity. Running, exploring, or anything that allows it to use both its body and its senses. And if you are someone who prefers staying indoors most of the time, this might not be the best match for your lifestyle, because this dog will not be happy just sitting around all day. When it comes to training, you need patience and consistency. This dog can learn, but it is not always focused on pleasing you. Sometimes it follows its instincts more than commands, especially when it picks up a scent. So training should be clear, simple, and repeated regularly. And you should not expect instant results, because this breed was not designed to just follow orders. It was designed to think and act in real situations. Now, let's talk about appearance, because this is where the name comes from. The American Leopard Hound often has a spotted, or leopard-like, coat pattern, which makes it stand out visually. But beyond that, its body is built for function, not just looks. It is strong, agile, and ready for movement, which again shows that this is a working dog at its core. Grooming is relatively simple compared to long-haired breeds. Their coat is usually short, so regular brushing once a week is enough. And basic care like bathing when needed, nail trimming, and ear cleaning will keep them in good condition. So in terms of maintenance, this part is manageable. Health-wise, they are generally strong dogs, especially because they were developed for work. But like all breeds, they can still have some issues. So regular checkups, proper diet, and attention to their activity levels are important to keep them healthy over time. Now here is the honest truth that many people do not say clearly. This breed is not for beginners. Not because it is aggressive or difficult, but because it requires a certain kind of owner. Someone who understands active dogs. Someone who has time, space, and patience. And someone who is willing to meet the dog's needs every single day, not just when it is convenient. But if you are that kind of person, someone who enjoys being active, someone who wants a loyal and capable companion, someone who understands that a dog is not just a pet but a responsibility, then the American Leopard Hound can be a very rewarding choice. It will stay with you, work with you, and become part of your daily routine in a very real way. So, in a simple and direct way, this is not a dog for show. This is a dog for real life. It needs effort, time, and understanding. But in return, it gives loyalty, energy, and a strong connection that you cannot fake. And for the right owner, that is exactly what makes it worth it. Thanks for watching. If this video resonated with you, please consider hitting the subscribe button. I am currently working toward my goal of 1,000 subscribers, so I can finally monetize this channel and turn this passion into a sustainable part of my future. This is my unfiltered diary of solo living in the Philippines, and your support helps me keep this channel growing. If you would like to help out even more, you can check out the Buy a Treat for My Pets link in the description. My dogs definitely appreciate the love. Make sure you are subscribed so you do not miss the next update. Thank you for being such an important part of this journey. I will see you in the next one.